In this bowl, I have all-purpose flour. I'm going to add yeast, and I am doubling the recipe. So if you want the list of ingredients, I'll leave the link below. Add the salt separately from the yeast and brown sugar. Using your hands or one of these or a whisk, just mix it to combine. I like using a big bowl to knead in. Get everything well incorporated. In the mug of your blender, add the fresh grated coconut or coconut pieces. You can use fresh, frozen, or fresh from your backyard. Next, add hot water or lukewarm water to blend. Next, add in the blended coconut and water. You can add fresh coconut and coconut water, or you can blend it all together and add it. I'll leave the options on the printable recipe. I've made it both ways and they're both delicious. This is the easier method. Adding it together is just easier when you're in a rush. So we'll just knead. You want a soft dough. Put something under the bowl if it's spinning or moving. Move it around to bring it together. Then you'll squeeze. Make sure you have enough liquid. I'll add a little more. As I always say, it's better to start with a soft dough than a dry dough. Sometimes you cannot recover from the dough being too dry. And I apologize for Leo. His daddy's in the basement and he wants to go. Leonardo. Just bring it towards the center. Knuckle press to smoothen. Keep bringing it towards the center. Sometimes if you think it does not have enough liquid, just squeeze it to bring the moisture in before you start adding more liquid. So I'm going to set the timer for 5 minutes. Hi Bixby. Sometimes Bixby is lazy or I don't know. Okay, so we'll knead this for 5 minutes. Just be light with the dough. Clean down the sides of your bowl. Next I'll add butter to bring it together. Put the butter on and press towards the center. As you can see, it's no longer sticky and a little more manageable. Clean your hands. And continue until the timer goes off. And that's it. The 5-minute timer is up. Brush with butter, cover and let it proof. Double in size and then we'll move on to the next step. Buttered 2 9x13 pans. I like these enamel pans. It's been sitting for over an hour because I had to make lunch for the guys who are working. Press it down. If it's too soft, you'll have to re-knead it because you want it to have some sort of structure. Then I'll divide it in 2. Next, we'll press it into the pan or onto the pan. If it's springing back, just allow it to rest a little while, a couple of minutes. Just press it in like a focaccia, but in this case, it's not a focaccia. It's our coconut bread. We don't have to roll it, we don't have to form it, shape it. We're just pressing it. So much easier. I love easy recipes. Just make it even. Push it towards the edges. And repeat with the next dough. Place it in a warm place, cover, and allow it to proof, double in size. Next, we'll slice it or pre-slice it in 9 or 9 or 12 pieces. We'll make these smaller. If it deflates, just allow it to rise again. Next, we'll pierce it with a fork. And the essence of coconut bake. That's it. We'll place it in the oven, 350. You'll see it at the end. My nephew is visiting. Oh boy, Leonardo, be nice to your cousin.
Thank you.
Is Zeus hungry? I forgot. Next, pour some butter on. A lot going on. This is one of the most important steps because it will form a nice crust, make the top layer crunchy. You'll see it at the end. And spread it around gently. The bread is getting cold because it's cold in the house. Just make sure it's evenly distributed, whatever you say. Use a brush as well if you don't want to dirty your hands. If it deflated too much, just let it rise a little more. And we're not using a lot of butter. That's like 2 tablespoons for 2 bread, 2 to 3. That's it. Repeat with this one. And we didn't use a lot of butter to knead it as well. This is where the butter plays an important role at the end. In the oven. Next we'll brush with butter. Here I've enlisted the help of my sister, who was more interested in eating than helping. And we also had Leo in the background screaming and crying for bread because it's one of his favorite things. This bread is crisp on the outside, soft, fluffy, and so tasty, full of coconut flavor. I wish I had better clips to show you at the end, but as you can see, there was a lot of chaos happening at my house. Here I was instructing my sister on how to hold the bread to make it more appealing to you, and she just ate it. So that's all there is to it, my sweet friends. Easy pan coconut bread you could make at home. Inspired by a coconut bake I had in Trinidad recently, I developed this pan coconut bread to be an easy variation to that coconut bake or a simple pot bake. Pressing it out on the pan is simpler than forming rolls or a loaf. Just knead, rest, press, let it rise one last time and then bake. It's tasty and full of rich coconut flavor. It has become one of my personal favorites, and I enjoyed it several times this winter with sauteed bourgeois for breakfast and cheese. Also enjoyed this pan coconut bread with traditional bourgeois, smoked herring and tomatoes, just butter, fried eggs, avocado, bacon, cabbage stir fry, saltfish and tomatoes, fried shark or fried fish, or even ackee and saltfish. If you enjoyed being in the kitchen with me or learned something new, please like, share, leave a lovely comment below and subscribe if you wish to see more. Until next time, stay safe, be well, cook, share and love. Bye-bye.